Oh my geez, I need a haircut. I can't stand this hair. It's in the way. It's constantly. Ugh. Hey, welcome to my videos. I'm Zoe. Welcome back. If you do know me, if you don't know me, hopefully you'll get to know me. Um, just wanted to make a video updating to my last one about me losing my job and what the heck am I gonna do now because I don't know anymore. Well, it's been 2 weeks. I've gotten some interesting offers from people. Nothing really concrete yet, and I was really hoping to find something that would easily allow me to stay here where I am without having to move or do anything. Um, but because nothing's really happened in the last 2 weeks as far as like being concrete, and the majority of the offers that I've gotten for work have been outside of San Diego. Um, I think I kind of need to get the RV going. And not think kinda. I know I need to get the RV going. Because I'm broke. I have no money. I spent all my money, remaining savings, on rent last month, and what little few bills I could pay. Um, which is great. I have a place at least for the next 3 weeks, but after that, I don't know. Unemployment, I'm waiting for that to go through fully. It looks like I might actually be getting unemployment, but when I'm getting it, I don't know exactly. That could take time. When I filed it was exactly when they shut down for 2 weeks here in California to revamp their system. So it still might be a few weeks before I get it. And if that's the case, then I'm screwed. On top of that, I haven't been paid for my last set of hours at my last job. So I don't have access to that money. And if I did, it'd make life a lot easier. If both of those things worked out, I wouldn't have to probably make this video, but right now as it is, they haven't worked out yet, so this video is being made. Um, and the reason for this video is a GoFundMe. I am doing a GoFundMe, the second GoFundMe for the RV. Now you may ask, Zoe, why are you doing a second GoFundMe? Why was the first one enough? Well, the first GoFundMe helped a lot, and it helped a lot when I needed it most. Every penny that people donated went directly into the RV. I still, at the time, had to sell stuff and make ends meet to try to get the RV going. Like, it was a mad rush and huge ball of anxiety initially to get going. Like, when I got the RV, it wasn't running. It was parked in a really nice person's house that allowed me to have it. And I had to get it running in a couple of days and drive it all the way back to Santa Cruz and get it filled up with stuff and then figure out how to live in it. It was very hectic. More hectic than it is right now. Like, things are getting a little bit more stressful, but they're not as hectic yet. They might be, but hopefully not. Anyways, so RV is running still. It can go from point A to point B. I feel like it could probably cross country if it really needed to tomorrow. But it has issues with the main house system. The 110 system is kind of blown. Like I blew a circuit or something within it when I was using it was a hot day, tried to turn on the air conditioning. It popped a circuit with the solar system that was running with the generator, and then pop, and then nothing 110 will turn on now. The generator still works, so I can still start the Jenny. Which again, the generator wasn't working when I first got the RV, so I had to fix that. Generator works, air conditioner is brand new. It's got solar panels still, it's got the whole solar system, power banks stuff going, which still needs a little TLC, but it's there. And all of that initially cost about $7,000 to $8,000 over about 6 months. The GoFundMe initially was for about $2,000. I grossly underestimated it. It was a lot. But now the RV, I was intending to fix it up this winter and throw, some money into it to get it ready for season next year because I wanted to go out and travel with it, and go to events and whatnot. But that didn't happen. So now RV has a small list of things I need to get fixed before it is livable. It's drivable now, but I need to get it livable just in case if at the end of the month I don't have rent, I can move into it. And if I get a job somewhere else and I need to move, it's ready to go when I need it. And I think that's a really big thing because right now I don't want to ask you guys for money that's going to be put into rent. A couple locals were like, Zoe, we want to start a GoFundMe for you, we want to help you get your rent paid, and I appreciate that, but it's just going to I feel like it's going to go into a hole, like in 30 more days I'll just need even more money for the same thing. Whereas if I get the RV going, I know there's at least a place in San Diego I can rent for maybe like $800 a month for the RV. Whereas right now with the apartment and the RV, I'm paying $1,725. So that's with the RV space and my apartment. So I could drastically reduce my living costs and actually make it livable here in San Diego with my unemployment in the RV. Livable as in, like, I won't be starving. And with my Patreon right now being my only primary income, that could work. And it also, allowed me to stay here around friends, my family. My mom's here in San Diego. She's living out on her own. But it would allow me to stay local and make San Diego like a home base. And then when work or opportunity comes up, then I can head out to wherever that is. And then maybe come back to San Diego and stay in a park or whatever and be near my local community. Unless, again, I get a job that's more permanent and I'm elsewhere. So, yeah, the RV, I feel like, was the way to go. I know initially when I got the job down here in San Diego, I was told, Patreon and all that wasn't, I guess, the path of just RV living and living off Patreon, being a content creator wasn't the best option. At least that's what I was told. In some ways, I feel like maybe it wasn't, maybe I would have been more engaged in making content for my channel. I would have been more engaged with my community and, less engaged in other people's projects. But that's life, live and learn. I had a great job opportunity down here. I took it. It has ended, and now I'm trying to figure out how to move on. And I hate my hair right now. So yeah, there's a full list of stuff that the RV needs on the GoFundMe. Go check it out. If you're in San Diego and you have a spot for me to park the RV, please let me know. I need a place to work on it. I worked in a cost, like 2 different options potentially for working on the RV in the GoFundMe. But those are paid options. I'm hoping someone locally might have a spot for the RV. So I have a few friends that can help me work on it locally. I just need a spot for it. Taking the RVs into shops is really expensive. And thankfully in the drone community, there's a lot of mechanically inclined people. And I'm really thankful that I have a couple of friends that have offered to help me get the 110 system working, fix a lot of the issues that need to be fixed. And there's one major upgrade the RV needs, and that is a car hitch. In order for me to leave San Diego, I need a $1,000 car hitch system so I could drag my Mini Cooper with me. And I would sell the Mini Cooper, but I'm still making payments on it. I honestly thought I had job security here in San Diego, more so than I obviously did. So yeah, plus, when I'm traveling, it'd be nice to be able to just unhook the car and take the car places. The first time traveling out with the RV, there's a lot of times where you just want to set up camp and then you want to be able to go into town or something to grab supplies, and you don't want to have to uproot your entire camp and take the RV with you. So having a separate vehicle is extremely nice. And because I'll be doing it alone, I can't drive the car and the RV at the same time. So, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. I feel weird asking people for help. I intended to make this video last week, like almost a week ago on the dot. And every day since then, I wanted to make it, and even sat down a couple of times and tried making it, but it's hard. Like, emotionally, I wasn't in the right headspace, and also it's just hard to, it's hard to ask for help. It's hard to admit your faults. It's hard to admit your failures. It's hard to admit, the feeling of weakness, the sense of no control, and then asking for help and trying to figure out a path forward. So yeah, if you guys want to help, I have GoFundMe set up for the RV. I have a Patreon, link down in the description if you want to help me with a direct donation, PayPal in the description. I have absolutely no money right now. Well, I have $34, $36. I'm pretty much broke. And I have no idea what I'm going to do. If I don't get my unemployment in the next few weeks, I'm screwed. If I don't get my back pay from my old job, I'm screwed. If I there's a lot of ifs, and that's kind of why I'm making this video. Don't want to leave it up to chance. I know if I get the RV ready to go, at the very least I have that, and then I can at least know no matter what happens, that path is available. Because it's looking more and more by the day that I probably will have to move back into it. But yeah, so yeah, links down in the description. If you really want to help out, please be a patron on Patreon. GoFundMe is great for the RV, but last time when I was initially getting the RV going, it took me like 6 months to get the RV completely going. And over that time, Patreon really helped make that happen. And without that, it would never have happened. Like, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Links again down in the description. Please leave a comment if you have any way of helping, if you think you might have parts for the RV, if you might be able to offer help fixing it, if you think you might have a spot for it. If you're somewhere in the area and you have a job, let me know. If you want to come on an adventure with me, let me know. Heck, I might even be open to having a roommate here in San Diego. Because if I had a roommate, I might actually be able to continue living here. It'd be weird, but hey, I got a full drone workshop. I have 13 feet of workbench. I have multiple spots for multiple people ready to go to build stuff. And, that's an option. I'm keeping my options open. But I know deep down the one thing I need to do is get this RV going. So anything you guys can do to help, please do. Share the post, share this video, share the GoFundMe, share my Patreon. Like, this is a plea for help, because I know if I do not do this, I might be screwed. More screwed than I currently am. Yeah. So, thank you guys. I think that's something I need to say. Sorry for rambling if I rambled. If you want to reach out to me, I have a link in Discord. You can chat with me there. I'm trying to be more active. Please leave a comment. I've read everyone's comments from my last video. I'm trying to reply to people. Yeah. Thank you guys. Love you. Until next time. Peace.